Hi everyone, my name is Lucy. This is my Sim 3 character. His name is Jean. To get the riding skill all star, it is hard to get, but mainly you need patience and lots of patience. So I will show everyone how to achieve these goals. So first, when you create your sim, it's good to have a character that loves outdoor, lucky, friendly, and of course the equestrian's trade. You first go to the library and read riding skill until level 8. Once you have finished learning to level 8, you would go to your you will need to go to the grocery store and buy apples and carrots, so 10 or 20. Okay, and then you go to your map view and you search for a shadow that's moving, a moving shadow. I'll show you. Yep, so when you search on the top main menu, there should be a little shadow here. I mean, they're everywhere, but mainly they're in the fishing area. So you zoom in. If I can get my mouse to be working. Thank you. Here we go. See, you see the wild horses here. And what you do, you click on the wild horse and you watch the wild horse. You watch it until, like, forever, until it becomes your best friends. Okay, so say here, this is the level of the friendship. You just keep on watching it. Doesn't matter if it doesn't like you or whatever. You just watch it and follow it until it's fully your best friend. Their best friend forever. Okay, then you can choose affection, and then choose feed or feed produce. You will have some choice. You can whisper. You can, that's level 10, but you can get like other actions, and you want to get this action, friendly and adopt. Now it will take very long time for you to get the horse, but you just got to repeat that steps. So first you do watch, and then feed, and then adopt. You just have to do that again and again and again and again until the horse is yours. Okay, now once the horse is yours, so once you have got your adopted wild horse, you feed it produce, you feed it, you take care of it, you brush it, and you clean its hooves, and you ride it and train it. The best place to train your horse is the horse equestrian's training ground, because this track is really nice. It has everything that you need. So the wild horse would have the racing already skills. Okay, so first you gotta train it to race for the racing. Okay, so you race your horse. Now this is the tricky part. Okay, so when you race your horse, you let it run for 2 rounds. Yeah, once you let it run for 2 rounds, what you do, you have to stop and reinforcement and praise for being fast. Yeah, so why are you doing that? Yeah, why you're doing that is because you want to get your horse to get this. Some horse, this is the horse traits. Some horse traits has the fast, but it doesn't have this one, the train. Yeah, train. You need it to be trained. So you got to do that steps many times. So once you praise it, let it run 2 more times, and then praise it, and do it again and again until your horse get the fast trait and train. It has to be trained. Okay. Some wild horses have bad trait as well, which is like untrained, noisy, shy, not obedient, or lazy, like that. So you can get rid of that trait by doing this. You can get your cheating table out by pressing Control Shift C, and you type in testing cheats enable truth, exactly like this, and you enter. After you have entered, you hold down Shift, click on your horse, and this should comes up, and you modify the traits of the active sim. So anything that you don't like, you can get rid of. And the best one I want to get for the, I think his horse is like Genius. Genius is really good, or just friendly. Don't get any more, because you mainly want your horse to have mainly the racing and also the jumping. So once you've trained your horse to run, you would get this star, long distance racer, that is raced more than 20,000 meters, and the next one is been trained for 15 hours. Once that is done, you can finally race. The reason why you train it to full max skills and get all the 2 stars is because once you can race, you can only race Monday to Saturday at 5 p.m. You have to make sure that you gotta be there at 5 so you can get in there for 2 races. If you go like past that time, you can only race once or like none. So don't miss it. Monday to Saturday, 5 p.m. Sunday, however, is 12 p.m. Just make into your routine. So once you're ready and it's 5 o'clock, it's not 5 o'clock here yet, so it hasn't come up. But once it's 5 o'clock and you have to be riding on your horse, you can enter your equestrians competition. Choose racing and choose beginners. Win the beginners 5 times, and then win advance 15 times. Okay? So you're repeating that step until you get 15 advanced racing. But while you're waiting for the time, because it's terrible, isn't it? Only 1 day race is terrible. So while you're waiting, you can always improve your jumping skills. Yeah, so you can train your jumping skills. Like I said, jumping, when you train here at the center, at the training ground, is really good. Just start here first, and then you can practice jumping, and the same thing. Jump 2 times and praise. You gotta praise it, and you gotta make sure your horse has the trait of the agile. And remember, it has to be trained. Okay, it has to be trained. This is the only way for your horse to be faster than the others, and win races. Okay, so once that's done, you can train and then race in the jumping as well, the same way. Now, because of the riding skills journal, it's super hard to get. Okay, so while you are waiting and training, and there's nothing else that when you maxed out your horse's stats of jumping and riding, and you got nothing else to do, okay, what you do is you get another wild horse, because here, to be a Mustang master, you gotta adopt 3 wild horses. So you do the same thing again, okay, until you get 3 wild horses. I've done I've done 6 wild horses. So my main horse was or is Blaze, the father, Win, the mother, and then I found and have a Champ. I name him Champ. He's really awesome. So you gotta get friends for 10 horses too. So you're getting 2 birds with 1 stone. Okay, so that's what I do. Okay, these are my horses that I train. Oh, look at that! I sold 3 horses now. Oh yeah, so whenever I train the new adopted horse that I don't want to keep, once it's reached maximum running and jumping and it has 2 stars in his journal, hang on, wait. Yeah, so once it has 2 stars on both running and jumping, I just sell it. Like it's 13,000. Doesn't matter. It's not about the money, because you can easily get money by just winning horse races. You don't need money in this game. You don't need money. Is too easy to get. But the gold and the star and the champion is hard to get. Now, while you are training your horse, this is very important to take note of: the horse's wants and needs. Whenever you reach a skill that is nearly like full, it will have achieve level 10 or achieve level 10 running, jumping or racing. Yeah, so you have to get it. Do not you click the left click to get it, and then the right click to delete. Do not delete it. Do not. Okay. So the reason why is very important is you can get this lifetime happiness, and you go to lifetime awards, and it takes I think it's 4,000. Yeah, 4,000, and you choose this one. Is really, really important. This is called the lucky mount. So your horse will very, very likely has high percentage to win. Yeah, this is the only thing that you should get. Only, yeah, you don't need the others. This is what you get. Okay. So now, to get international, this is the coolest part. So once your horse has raced, you don't need to do 2 horses. You can just race 1 horse, right? And train it. Once you have 15 or 16 advanced in both running or racing and jumping, okay, this is the trick. You get into the racing, right? So if you want to win international, right? Once you finish 15 advanced cup, right? First race is you choose advanced. And right after that race, choose international. And how you do it? This is how you do it. Right, so the time is 3:42 p.m. So just getting ready to race. So what I'm doing here, I just do feed produce, apple and carrots. I hug it, I talk to it, I whisper it, I clean its hooves and brush it. So that action, what it does, makes the horse very happy and content. It does raise them, maybe the racing better, faster. I mean, the more content the horse is, the happier it'll be, the better it'll ride. Yep. So that's what I'm doing. Just getting ready. Because the time is only once a day at 5, so you gotta be ready. You gotta make sure your horse is ready. You're ready to go and race. See, my horse, she's fully content. Her mood meter is totally elated. It doesn't last long with the produce, but it's better than nothing. So once you ride your horse here, and look at the time, you still have half an hour to go. How good is that? If you want to, you can get to this side and ask your horse to lick the salt. By licking the salt, it does make her mood a bit more elated, because they love the salt. And we still got time, so it's fine. Okay, so once the time is good, which is 5 o'clock, you enter the question. You do choose jumping or racing or cross country. First, you have to do advance, okay, for the first race. Okay, here we go. That's the race. So once you won 15 advance racing with the jumping or racing, you just go advance first and just steady pace because your horse has so much experience now. Just do steady and it will win. Yeah, see? How good is that? Already win. Yeah. And it's just steady pace, no need to worry. You don't need to worry about the international. International a bit harder. Yeah, done. Voila! Huzzah! Go win! Once you finish the first race, you go out and straight away you choose enter again and you do the same choosing show jumping competition before you did the advance, and now you do the international, okay? This is right after the advance jumping, and now we're going into the international racing. Yeah, so first you have to do risk. Take risk, yeah. Before the competition start, you take risk straight away. Because it is international. Now when your horse take risk, it will run more than normal. So we're just waiting for your horse, for my horse to go to the 5th or the 4th. It's very exciting. Because you don't know if it is or if it isn't. Every race is different. Even though you win a few times already, but it still is very unpredictable. See, like by the time halftime it's supposed to be like 4th or 5th, but it's taking so long. Okay, hang on, we'll wait for it to go to 4th. Yes, okay. So hang on, maybe we can still do 3rd. Can you go to 3rd? Can you go to 3rd? Can you go to 3rd? Win, can you go to 3rd? She can't go to 3rd. Okay, now you go for broke. And once you go for broke, the horse go all out to the end of the competition, and you just pray that your horse will come first at the end. Go win. Yes, 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 see? Yes! Go win, yay! Who's out? Oh my gosh! My heart always beats so fast when this happens. Such an awesome horse. Woohoo! Yay, yay, yay! You're awesome. You are awesome, Win. Now we barely just made it to number 1 at the very end. But a win is a win. You can only get that only when you advance. You have advance over 15 races or 15 jumping. Yeah. This the cross country is the hardest. So leave the advance for jumping and racing. Do that first and get international about 10 times, and then you can go into your cross country and finish your cross country 15 times before you go to international. That was a very lucky race, by the way. So once you've done all of that, your sim should be able to get this last one. the rider of legend. Rider of legend. It is so hard, so patient. Blood, sweat, and tears and angerment. Really really angry. But through it all, once you do receive it, you feel so good. It is so worth it. It's so worth it to get every friend of the wild horses. It makes you feel rewarded. Like, you know, what you do is so hard, and then the thing that you achieve with your horses, it just makes you feel so good. So these are my horse now. I sold all my horse, my other horse, my 4 horses that I raised, adopt on the wild and sold. And these are the horses that I will keep. Now, when you breed, so say when you got a male and a female horse, and you raise it 15 advanced jumping, 15 advanced racing, and when you breed your horse and you get a child horse, this is my child horse, once the child become adult or grown up, it has full racing skills and level 9 jumping. That is amazing. Like, whoa, all that time is so worth it. So that is my international winning little tips that I did, that for myself that I did and I have achieved. I hope this will help you achieve your goal too, and admiring your beautiful horses and admire your skill and pat yourself on the back because you did it.